Hi traders, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our channel. Today is Friday, the end of the week for traders. So I'm here to talk about the recap of the trade I took this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before we go to the recording video, I want to remind you that trading is difficult. Most traders lose money. That is why we encourage you, or we want to recommend you to start with your education. After education, you need to start practicing on the demo account. Also, when it comes the time to trade with the real money, don't trade with money you have to pay your bill with, because trading is difficult, especially for new traders. So today, as usual, I wasn't in my office. I was on my job site. That is where I traded. So I'm going now to start playing the video I recorded this morning, and we're going to watch videos and have some lessons we're going to take from those recordings. So I invite you to watch with me on my screen here and see how everything went. Trader, before I go to the video, I want to say that I have a beautiful day today. It's true, things started um, slowly. I started on red and I turned on going in green. So at the end, it was a very nice day for me, very green day. So let's see. I'm going to play the video here, and we will have the opportunity to to watch it. Okay, now this is the opening bell, ladies and gentlemen. The market opened, and as you can see, the S&P/Y was high and Tesla was down. And also, as usual, I used to focus on two stocks, NVDA and Tesla. But this morning, I had new stock I was watching. That stock was Mara, as you can see here, M-A-R-A. Mara, I focus on Mara because yesterday Mara have a big move to the upside. That is why I was interested in Mara this morning. So I was checking Mara for the long side. And as you're going to notice it, I placed my limit order with 200 share for Mara. I'm going to place a limit order, and that limit order going to trigger. Let's watch and see. You see that I'm now changing the ticker to Mara, from Tesla to Mara, and that is a 5-minute candle I'm placing here. So you can see that the market was start trading up. Market keep trading up, and Mara also were coming to the resistance side. And I was thinking that if Mara break to the upside, I will take it for the continuation. And that is what happened. You see how I'm entering the quantity, 200 shares, because Mara was a medium cap, $19, something like $20. So it wasn't expensive like maybe Tesla or NVDA. Now I'm placing my limit order here. Let's see. In the meantime, I will also think to take Tesla as well. So Mara now going to trigger soon. You'll see here my limit order. Right. Mara now trigger here. You can see my P&L, my profit and loss. I'm now $10 up, $18 up. So, and now I'm in Mara for the long side. So I'm making money when the stock is going up. For those who don't know long and short, you can check our video. The lesson is there. TradAfrica. You can check it online on YouTube. So you can see that I was already up $32, $34 on Mara. And this trade, I will not be able to collect the full payment. Why? Because I placed my target and the stock didn't reach my target. And I had to, the stock have to pull back, and, I have to reduce my stock to get out of the stock. I wanted to do that with the button, the sell button here, but my platform didn't allow me to do that. We're asking me to confirm, which, embarrassed me a lot. I don't know that they're going to ask me the confirmation. So, and this problem happened over and over and over, traders. Because sometimes when I place my target, the stock come close to my target. And you will see that during this session, I lost twice because of that. The stock approached my target, it cannot trigger, and now I have to pull back. How are we going to solve that problem, traders? Trading is about correcting your mistakes. Those videos recap we always, release. It's not only for you, it's even for us, especially for me. Because those videos help me to notice my mistakes, where I have to improve over and over. And that is what's going to make me become a better trader. Trading is not magic. Trading is not what they're telling you. It's the real things. And as you improve, you will become better. Let's take an example of a team. Let's say a professional team soccer player or basketball player. Most of the time, what they always do is that when they have a match, let's say a game, what they do is that they record that game, and after finishing game, they replay and they see their mistakes and where they have to improve. Likewise, the trading, trading also need improvement. Look, for example, ladies and gentlemen, the stock came close to my target, but couldn't remove me, couldn't trigger, and now I have to come down. All this money I made, that money evaporated. Look, for example, the stock now is pulling down. Imagine that I was coming close here to, putting my stop at this point. When the stock will try to come back, it will trigger, and now I'll be out of the trade. What I just did here was that I had to readjust my stop, because before I was losing $60, which I risk, but now I find out that I made money, and now the stock is coming back to my entry point. The best I could have done would have been to readjust my target. And I was also interested here in Tesla. At the same time, Tesla long. I'm trying to take Tesla for the long side as well. You see, I took Tesla here for the long side. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm still saying that this trade wasn't good because my resistance area is not far. Look, traders, the resistance is just here. So look how the stock keep rejecting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I want to pause here, traders. The stock have been rejecting for almost 11 times. Do you think the 13th one, or this is the good moment? It got to be very difficult to determine. That is why this wasn't a good trade, because I was supposed to get out here. I was supposed to take this small profit, but which I didn't take. And now the stock have to reverse. and kick me out on my stock. This wasn't good. Also, talking about my platform, you see, I wanted to collect this money because I saw that the stock was reversing, and I have to take this small amount of money, even though the $70 they gave me, I couldn't take it, but it's better to take this half price. But I wanted to click my platform, but the platform didn't respond. You know, so it was asking me to confirm. So let's see what happened. Now I couldn't confirm because I didn't know exactly where they could have sold me. And now I cancel. I readjust. You know, I readjusted my target lower. I put it lower here. Even up to that time, I even reduced it down. Even up to that point, I couldn't be, out of the trade. That is what always happens, ladies and gentlemen. Look, you already have $50, more than $50. Now you're coming down, losing that amount. That is why I readjusted my stop to, I came from here to here on my stop. I was securing $22 only. And after that, my stop trigger, you're going to see it right now, how you're going to trigger. So, traders, now my stop trigger, and I secured just $22 out of 70 something dollars, which was previously there. We need to notice something very important here: how to solve this problem, how to correct these mistakes so that it should not happen over and over and over. You will see that always here, Tesla came to the resistance side, giving me $30. I could have seen that this is the resistance and put my target at this point and collect my profit. But I didn't do that. I was expecting it to break out. We didn't do. I'm sure that I didn't see this one. Maybe I was focusing just at this point, because if I saw here, I could have known that this is the resistance part. I have to take my profit at this point, but which I didn't do. And you see that the stock now reverse. Let me forward it a little bit. You see what happened. Now I already placed my target at $23. The stock going to reverse now. As you can see, it's coming down. I was up $30. Now I'm going to give back $28. Why? Because I didn't see this resistance. And unfortunately, this is going to kick me out of the trade. So, as a lesson, we need to watch our resistance part when we're taking a stock. Sometimes we can take our profit quickly, based on the resistance. If you see a danger, we have to act accordingly. You see how I lost $28 just for this. The stock came here and gave me $30. I couldn't take the $30. Now I took $28 loss. So let's move on and see what happened next. Ladies and gentlemen, let me see what I did next. And I wanted to short this stock as well, NVDA, which I didn't do. And let's see what I did, ladies and gentlemen. NVDA was coming down. As you can see, NVDA was coming down here and came on the double bottom. And I wanted to long the stock. Unfortunately, I made mistakes and I short the stock instead. This was long I wanted to do. I thought I long the stock because I wanted to take the stock going up. But unfortunately, I clicked the short button and it short this stock. That is what I lost on this stock. But I could have get out quickly, but I didn't do that. It was also another mistake I made, because when you make mistake, you realize that if the mistake you made, you can correct it right away. But up to here, I didn't know that the stock was short. I thought it's long, on the long side. Okay, let me see. You see that this is where I came out. So I came out on the stock at this point. I have to put net to put my target there, which was like a stop, and I stopped out at that point, which wasn't good because this was a winning trade. Let's say if I long this stock as I wanted to do, it would have been a very nice winning trade. Okay, now I already have two losing trade and one winning trade. Let's see what I did now. Okay, now I want now to long. You see, I came here at this point of the stock. I short also Mara stock, as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen. Why did I short Mara at this point? I short Mara because I saw that Mara came down and it broke the support side and it played this red candle. That is why I short Mara. And this stock will not be easy for me, it will take time, but at the end it works. The stock worked very well. Let me forward it and we see. Now I'm in Mara now. Let me see. In the meantime, when I was on Mara stock, I also placed my limit order on NVDA here because NVDA took my money right to here and I went out. I was stopped out here and I took it for short side. Let's see how both stock works. Okay. Now we're watching. I'm red on Mara here and red on NVDA. Watching. Now NVDA is coming down. I'm already green in NVDA here and my stop is here and my profit target is there. On Mara, I'm profiting. I place my profit on $66 and I'm about to lose $58. Great. 1-to-1, almost 1-to-1 ratio. So now let's watch and see. Let's forward it. As you can see now, I'm already up on NVDA. And Mara now bounced back. You can see that already I was down on Mara $30 or $32, something like that. Let's forward the stock, the trade and see. I placed Mara here. We can see it properly. Now my stop was here and my target was down here. And this was my entry point. Okay. Let's watch. You see that I'm already up on NVDA, $55. Look carefully, ladies and gentlemen, what I told you. NVDA came here close to my target, but didn't trigger. It flushed here, but it didn't trigger my target. And you see that it came and now it's going to rebound, go back. Imagine that I was here $40 risk. If I could have just take down my stop and place it here, it could have been very nice, ladies and gentlemen. You see, but I don't do that. I'm going to have a losing trade here, ladies and gentlemen. This stock, this trade, this beautiful trade, which gave me something like $70 more, will turn to be a losing trade. And you look at here, Mara already on green. Mara is already in green here, already $18 up, because Mara turned back and it came down. Look here, for example, at NVDA carefully. NVDA now is coming close to my target, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, but reverse. What I could have just done, I could have done was that I could have just take down my stop and place it here, so that if in case NVDA want to reverse, it could have just trigger me and I'm out of the trade. That is what I'm going to do next, traders. Next time, I will not play with the target. I will play with the stop, so that I can stop out. The stop got to be at the back of my trade, so that it will want to reverse. It just kicked my stop and I'm out of the trade. But I'm going to lose $40 on this trade. Whereas before I was making 70 something dollars on the trade, but it got to become a losing trade for me. You're going to see that this trade going to kick me out. Right. Now I'm out. You see, I'm directly out of the trade with a losing, it was a losing trade. But normally this couldn't be a losing trade for me. It couldn't. It shouldn't be. Because this was a winning trade. I don't know how the trade was here and I'll keep keeping my stop on top. Next time I will drag my stop down to place it here and my target remain here. In case you want to pull back, it will hit my target, my stop, and I will be out of the trade. That is how I'm going to solve this problem next time, ladies and gentlemen. And you see that Mara here was giving me money and it turned on to come down. Okay. Now, another thing I'm going to do again is that I'm trying to take NVDA long at that point because I realized that NVDA break, the top high, which was here, the resistance side. And now I want to take NVDA long because of its testing, retesting, and I'm going to long again. But the mistake I'm going to make here is that I won't give him room. This is the heavy stock, very heavy stock, almost $500. You need a room, but I don't give him a room. Look here. The meantime, Mara is coming down to my target here at this point. Mara now going to trigger my target, and I'm going to have a winning trade on Mara. And here, NVDA already kicked me out because of this spark. I didn't give enough room to NVDA. This was a nice trade. I saw it, nicely, but I couldn't. The fact that I didn't give enough room to this trade turned on to be a losing trade for me because it kicked me out. This spark down took me out. That is why some professional traders you always say that don't place a hard stop on the trade. Yes, if you don't place a hard stop, it's good. It's good because when you have this kind of spark, it won't kick you out. It's true. But the other side is that sometimes when you don't place a hard stop, when the stock sometimes flush down, it might take you more than you were expecting. So both sides have right. I think I prefer to keep my hard stop for the moment because especially with this kind of platform and this kind of stock, big stock. So let's see what I did next. I already have something like 5 trade with 2 winning trade, 3 losing trade and 2 winner. Let's see what I did next. Okay, next now I'm trying to take Tesla on the long side, and that time, I wanted to long Tesla, but I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to change my mind on Tesla for the long. Let's see what I did. Okay, let me forward the trade. You see that the trade I wanted to take from, NVDA, I wanted to long NVDA here. And NVDA kicked me out at this point because my stop was too tight. I was supposed to give him more room, maybe down here. But I placed the stop too close and it kicked me out. But anyway, it was a very nice trade, as you can see. But I wasn't in because I already out of the trade. Let me see what I did here next. Next, I'm trying now. Since I realized that Tesla was a nice trade, which I missed, but I will try now to take Tesla for the reversal part. I will try to take Tesla when Tesla will reach at this level. I will short it. It means making money when the stock will start coming down, because I realized that in 5 minutes there were a double top here, so resistance. I was thinking that if the stock come at this point, there is a lot of probability that the stock will reverse and come down. And I was about to, to load more shares. Before I was taking 50 shares. Probably that one I'm gonna load a lot, because that's gonna be my last trade, ladies and gentlemen. So let me forward the video a little bit and see what I did. And I was watching the stock. I wanted, in the meantime, short NVDA at this point, but I changed my mind. It could also be a good opportunity, but I didn't take it. And you will see that NVDA at this point also reverse. Let me now forward a little bit. I placed my limit order at this point for Tesla, but it didn't trigger. And Tesla now went up, as you're going to see, and I will chase it up. Okay, Tesla went up. Now I chased Tesla up, and I placed my limit order on top, above, on the resistance side. And Tesla now, since Tesla retested, Tesla took me for the short side. You can see that I have 500 shares already in. 500 shares of Tesla at this point. See, ladies and gentlemen, it was a big risk, but based off the 5 minute and the 1 minute confirmation, I had confidence of the stock, that this stock might reverse. I had $120 something dollars, down. I was down $120 something dollars, but I had a confidence that the stock going to reverse because of the 5 minute and 1 minute confirmation. So it was a good trade. Let's see. You see that now the stock start coming down. I was already up 200 and something dollars, and I placed my target, and my target trigger at 280 something dollars. Let me go a little bit back, a little bit. You see, watch it a little bit more. You see that now my target was at I placed my target here, $281. You can see, and now my target was triggered, 280 something dollars. So this was my last trade, ladies and gentlemen. This was my last trade I took today, and total with my losing trade and my winning trade, but my winning trade overwhelmed the losing one. At the end, I end up making 160 something dollars, gross. But the net was $150, as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen. See that this is the $282, the last trade I took. You see, because I have 3 winning trade and 3 losing trade. You see, I made $18 here. I made $64 on Mara here. As you remember, Mara was $64, and this was the last trade you just saw, $282.50. So total, I made $153. That is a net. Yes, this is a net after fees, because each time you buy or sell, they charge you $1.50. $1.50 for any time you buy or sell. So one round, is approximately $3. When you buy and sell, it's totally $3. If you make maybe 5 or 10 trade, you gotta multiply the $3 times 10. So this is the net, of my trading today, $153.50. Which wasn't bad, ladies and gentlemen. This happened if around maybe 35 minutes. If I made $153 in 35 minutes, I can just thank. I'm very grateful for that. So this was my recap of today. But before I close this video, let's talk a little bit about my week. You remember that Monday I was green, Tuesday I was green, Wednesday I was green, But Thursday, I have a small loss. Yesterday was Thursday, which was Thursday yesterday, yes. And today is Friday. Today I'm also green. So things are moving in the good direction, ladies and gentlemen. And hopefully next week will be also good like this week. I need to remind you also that my results are not typical. Yeah, my results are not typical. Trading is difficult and you got to take it slowly. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time and your attention, and see you next time. Bye.